welcome to the KUSI showroom floor. I am joined by a man who knows more about four-wheel transportation than anybody I've ever met before. His name is Stahl, Dave Stahl. Dave,
How you doing,
I believe you should introduce Chad as well.
Well, Chad is from General Motors. He is the Mr. Knowledge. Anything you want to know about Chevrolets, GMCs, Buicks, this is it. He always giggles when I tell him that, but all you got to do is ask him a question. He has no paperwork in his hand. And he was kind enough to send me this Bolt EV, and I want to thank you. This is awesome.
Well,
Pretty fun.
Can we start with just the exterior paint color? Really cool.
Yeah. This is a new color for 2020. It's a matte gray finish, and you're right. It does have an interesting sort of subtle look to it.
Yeah.
And this is one of the new colors for this year.
Right.
But underneath the shiny exterior is a very innovative piece of machinery, is there not?
That's right. That's the best part about this car is it's all electric, which means there's zero emissions. So you can drive this car, and it has no impact on the environment at all whatsoever.
And it's wicked fast. I gotta tell you.
How are they able to do that? Because usually the trade-off is you trade environmental concerns for lower end performance. You say that's caught up.
Yeah, so the technology has advanced so much, and the benefits of electric drive are that you get your full horsepower and full torque right at 0 RPM. So it has this very fast, accelerating feel to it, very unlike a gas-powered car, which you don't get horsepower until you rev up the engine.
All right, the other concern is, all right, that's fine and dandy for the first 45 minutes, but at 1 o'clock when I have the second half of my day and I'm out of juice, you say?
This will go 259 miles on a full charge, so that's a regular tank of gas. Then you come home at night, plug it into your regular outlet, wake up the next morning, full tank of gas again.
Walk us through the plug-in. Can we show people that?
It's over here.
Okay. Yeah, it's right over here on the driver's side.
And by the way, I want to thank General Motors for doing it as simple as that. I mean, I've had cars that you have to look for the plug-in, and you have to push a button and stand on one leg and turn your arm just to get it to work. This thing plugs right in. Now,
how long does it take to charge up, guys?
So you can get a full charge in about 14 hours at a regular household outlet.
110.
Okay.
Or this also has a fast charger where you can get nearly a full charge in about 30 minutes.
Really?
With the full
So
with the fast charger.
14 hours is going to be too long, so you're going to need that speed charge. What does that do to the home utility bill?
It doesn't impact it hardly at all. It's about the equivalent of about 10 cents a gallon.
Right.
For charging up the
Now,
car.
I have a home charger from Bosch. It's a 220, and it took me probably 3 hours tops to charge the whole thing up. So if you have a home charger, which you can have installed in your home, that alleviates that. And really 14 hours when you stop and think about it, when you get home from work, plug it in.
Point taken.
Go to bed or eat dinner, go to bed. You're roughly got 4, and even though, so you don't go the full 14.
Let's show off the George Jetson-like interior. This is very, you feel like SpaceX kind of.
Well, it is. Go ahead, Chad. The keys are in the center console if you want to hit the start button so you can see what's on the dash.
Yeah. So you hit the power button, it comes to life, but it's silent, of course, because there's no engine revving. And then you have all of your information here. What this car does the best at is tell you a good prediction of how far your battery range is, which is there on the left.
Which is important to know, right? I mean, you're going to have to know that.
Now, you got to remember, I started with 199 range this morning when I left Alpine, and now it's got 207?
Yeah, so as you drove the car, you drove it very efficiently, and it's giving you more battery range in your prediction. So it actuates in real time based on the way that you drive the car, based on the exterior air temperature, and a few different factors like that.
Right. Safe to say this is going to be the ideal choice for somebody who's going to be in county lines, going to be doing a lot of commuting, even for someone who's in the delivery business. That makes perfect sense. Going coast to coast, that might be a different story, right?
Yeah, the charging infrastructure is getting built up so that you could do these cross-country road trips, and pretty soon it'll be a no-brainer.
Well, they're partnered with ChargePoint, which is a charging infrastructure company, and you could actually, if you wanted to go cross-country, you could actually map it out.
Yeah, you can do the trip now.
All right, so you could do it. How about reliability? less moving parts? Is this going to break down less frequently?
One of the best benefits is that there's less to service and maintain here. Since you don't have an internal combustion engine, you don't have a transmission, you don't have the running gear that you typically do in a gas-powered car.
And talk about the lease deals that General Motors is throwing at this car.
Yeah, so you can lease this thing right now for $250 or $250 a month with about $2,000 down, or you can finance for 72 months, 0%. $4,500 down, and if you go outside of GM Financial, $8,500 on the hood for the.
Wow.
All right, how do I make it
And
go?
that's a pretty good discount. Now, all you have to do, there's a little button.
Right here?
Nope, right here. You push right there and push straight back.
I'm ready to go.
You have no emergency brake. Oh, the parking brake is on, so we'll get rid of that. And when you get straight, just kind of hit it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, that thing's so quiet.
Can't hear a thing.
I didn't want to tell, and I don't chirp the tires. But seriously though, that's if you're looking for a commuter, that's it.